I hope you had a good day yesterday. I'm going to choose a new colour ball today, I think. I always start with the red ball. I don't know why. But today I've got pink. Let's go with that. Happy Friday, guys. Let's jump into our body for a second. Let's just have a little body scan before we do anything else. So let's throw this ball back and forth. Let's start with our hands because that's where we're creating some sensations from. So what I want to do first of all is just bring some gentle breathing just in the background. And I just want to kind of work up your arms and just kind of scan down your body from your head. So let's work up the arms to the head and down. And then just feel as we go any sensations or any little things that you might feel in your body. Okay, so let's start with the hands. And as we do that, just stretch out those fingers. Do something with the hand. And feel what's going on inside. Let's take a deep breath as we kind of work up to our elbow. Just be conscious that elbow. And your biceps to your shoulders. Maybe as you're there and as you throw and give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Wake everything up this morning. Give them a little shrug up and down. And just feel anything that you can feel in there. Maybe through to your shoulder blades. And then up through the back and around the front of your neck. Into your face. Let's maybe bring a bit of a smile to it this morning. And when I say a smile, I mean a genuine feeling inside your tummy or a thought inside your head that is actually making you smile. So think of something that will do that. And let's imagine that feeling just falling right on down our back and our front, all the way to our tummy, connecting at our tummy. And then starting to fall down the front and the back of our legs. Just notice any sensations in there, anything you feel. Keep connected to that breath. Remember the ball. All the way down to your feet. Really now weigh heavy in your feet. Push those feet into the ground. And let's just look at your ball. And let's imagine this ball this morning as your gratitude. So before we even think about anything, this here is the gratitude that you are throwing back and forth. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach energy to that by thinking of something that we're grateful for. Maybe something that happened this week. Someone, something. And let's just spend a moment there breathing. And whatever you find in your mind this morning, maybe let's dig in a little bit deeper. You can always find 3 reasons why we're grateful for that, and then be grateful for those reasons. And as we breathe, let's just imagine that all of that energy is falling from that head all the way down those arms into this ball. Let's take a deep breath in for 6 seconds. As we do that, let's breathe in courage. Let's breathe in some positivity for 6 seconds. And then we're going to breathe out any doubt, any self-doubt. Okay, 6 seconds in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Connect to that happiness as you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's walk through our week. So today's Friday. It's about reflection. We're just going to recap in little bits what we've done this week. But before we do that in this session, I want you to recap your week. So let's go through the site swap. So this is number 1. So our first day of the week, Monday. What happened on Monday? What made you smile on Monday? What were you proud about on Monday? Or if you can't remember, think about what happened on Monday. What did you do? What time did you get up? Where did you go? Tuesday, let's just stop in that site swap 2. What happened Tuesday? Wednesday? As we go through each day, maybe recognize which day you felt more connected to your practice, to this juggling practice, your mindfulness practice, the time that you give to yourself, really. Thursday, site swap 4, 4th day of the week. And today, 5, site swap 5. Let's think about the day ahead. Let's think about taking all of that energy, all of that, what we've done this week, into today. And what you're going to answer is how you are going to make today great. What I want you to do is I want you to write yourself a mental letter, maybe about 3 sentences long. Dear you. And you're going to answer how you are going to make today great for you. How are you going to get today this time in 12 hours at 9 o'clock? And know that today was amazing. Reflect on today being amazing. And in your own time, just jump between 1 to 5. So you can climb up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can mix up those numbers. But as you do that, just recognize any thoughts that happen to be attached to that number from that day, or what day it was. Remember, this week, guys, was about heart, hands, and head. Okay, and it was a transition from our dreams, goals, and habits last week. And the powerful quote that came from last week was, our goals may give us focus, but our dreams give us power. So as we do that, just for another 10, 20 seconds, just take a deep breath in and just catch all that gratitude, catch all of the week in that snapshot feeling, and let's hold it here. And in your own time, go grab yourself a second ball. So this is what I've got for you all. So Claire, I've not got your address, or Andy, I've not got yours. If you want one, send it me. But it's like a little dream goal habit journal. So basically, it looks like this. I don't know if you can see, but we've got our Friday gratitudes here. And then we've got a little bit of our dream goal habit and a score thing for ourselves. And I'm going to tell you a bit more about that score thing in the visualization today. So we'll go into that in a second. But if you want one, just send me your address. I've got yours, Rian and Pete. Anybody joining in live that wants one as well, just send me your address to joe@circusmash.co.uk. So let's start off. Let's start off with 3, 4. So throw in a 3, then into a 4. Throw in a 3, then into a 4. So what we did actively on Monday is we exchanged the words from last week's words to this week. So we're going to just briefly touch on that just to recap and think about maybe why. So that 3 right now is going to be our dream ball. Our dream is anything we want it to be, right? And the best thing I ever found or listened to or always do is a dream. A dream is a wish your heart makes, right? It's that, probably we've had that drilled into us from a young kid. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Let's take that dream and let's exchange that word with our heart. Bam, bam, bam. So we've got a dream ball, we've got our heart ball. All we're doing is wrapping that word around this word and seeing what that makes us think of. See if it makes us think any differently. Dream, heart. Let's exchange that number 3. That's going back and forth to our goal. Okay, the goal that we're setting ourselves. And it can be absolutely anything. It's your goal. And we're trying to achieve that by Friday, the 4th of June. It's about 9 weeks from now. And let's exchange that word with our head. 3 is the goal, 4 is the head. And then finally, our habits, the things that we do every day, the things that become automatic behaviors in us. When we're using our hands, we're exchanging that word, habits with our hands, and really our hands are that metaphor that leads us to the action. All of those little tiny behaviors that we have, or what we try and have, or we do, lead us into actions, I guess. So let's just have a minute there, just of juggling, okay? Whatever way you want to with those 2 balls, just reflect on that. So 1 hand, 2 hand, mix them up, do a 3 and a 4, do a 3 and a 3, and just think past the balls. Okay, the balls are just what's going on in the background. I want you to be mindful about any thoughts that are coming to your head, about any sensations that you're feeling in your body. And just connect to that letter that you wrote yourself. Read it again to yourself. And in your own time, go grab yourself a 3rd ball, but just continue that practice. So that 3rd ball is not going to do anything other than sit in a number 2 in that hand. We're going to recognize that ball as that gratitude ball. That one that we put all of that energy in. So what we're doing is bringing that gratitude into this moment. And if you want to, every now and then, just add it to your practice just for a second or 2, and then take it right back into your heart. And the main focus is these 2 balls. Okay, guys, let's just stand on the floor. Let's close our eyes for a second. Let's just take a breath, and we're going to just do a little bit of a visualization. And we're going to summarize what we've done this week to kind of transition it really into next week. So don't do anything, but just imagine yourself in your space. Take a deep breath in. And as you do that, just allow that air to just clear that mind, and then just breathe out. So we can bring some clarity to that mind and start this visualization. In our mind, let's walk to our door through a breathe in and a breathe out. Breathe in. And then as we breathe out, we're going to open that door into your space, or we're going to walk through that door into your world of imagination, let's say. Let's start off. Let's open the eyes. Let's come to 3, 1. Okay, so this 3 and this 1 represents 2 different things. Right now, in front of you, wherever you are in this space, this imaginary space, there are 3 roads in front of you, 3 paths in front of you. The one on one side, on the left or the right, is your heart, all these dreams. One on the right is your head, this goal or multiple goals you might have. And then right in the center is the road that we're going to walk down. Our actions, our hands, observing what is in either side of us. So that 3 there is those 3 roads. And that 1 is that choice we've got to make. So next week, and I think this is my favorite 3 topics, or three words, is the choices, chances, changes. I don't know why I'm so connected to that, but that's next week's theme. So we'll just jump into that. So let's come back to this. That 3, 1 is there. That 4, 4 is those 2 roads on either side. The 3-3 is us right now observing the space, looking at those roads. That 1-1 is the door now that is actually behind us, that portal into the space. So just take a look backwards and just recognize how far your mind is starting to take you down that middle road. And this is where your scorecard's going to come in. So let's just keep going on a 1-1. So what I want you to do from this point forward, after you finish each of these sessions, or not even these sessions, your day, I want you to score yourself 1 out of 5, okay? So in our world, on our path, on our middle path, every day you are allowed to take a maximum of 5 steps down that road. Okay, so on your cards, at the end of your day, all you need to think about is a score of 1 to 5. 1 is where you've not given yourself any mindful practice at all in that day for whatever reason. There's no negative to that. It's just we're busy. And then 5 is where you're really empowered by the mindfulness that you've given yourself. And we're going to imagine that they're steps. So you might have taken 1 step down that road. You might have taken none. You might have taken 5. And we're just going to jot them down each day. So let's just close our eyes and just imagine this week. Let's wrap this week up into 1 number. Okay, 1 is where you've not done any mindfulness, and 5 is where you feel empowered where you are right now to continue. Just giving yourself, 5 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. And just score yourself. Go first thought, best thought with this. First number that pops into your head, it's as easy as that. And let's just bring into practice that gratitude ball if you've got 3, and in whatever way, just come to a space of juggling. Let's forget all the thoughts for a second and let's just juggle. Let's be present with the juggling. If you're new to this, you can work on that 3-3, just like that. You're tuning in live. And just have a moment there, just a minute, to let this week wash over you, to smile about everything that's happened, to look forward to your weekend, whatever that is in store. And what I want you to do over the weekend is reflect on something. So next week, as I said, we're going to come to the theme of choices, chances, changes. I want you to reflect on an automatic behavior that you have. A behavior or something that just happens, that you're just in the habit of doing, let's say. I just want you to reflect on or grab something. Think about it. Okay, let's take that gratitude ball, guys, and let's put that let's put it under our chin this morning. I love actually, I'll make these up as we go, these ones. Right, well, okay, we're gonna put a ball somewhere. Who's gonna show me? Let's go. So so we've got 1 on here for Rianne. The other one is gonna go on the other hand on the opposite way. Okay, just like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump up and throw all of the balls, including the one in your neck, as high as you can. And we're going to see how many we can catch. And you got to go all the way down to jump up like a little rocket. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And then just show me. Wave at me how many you got. I got 2 today. Done, Claire. 1 Pete. Guys, have yourself a gorgeous weekend. I'll get these into the post to you over the weekend. If not got your address, send it to me. And I will see you on Monday.
Bye, Joe. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Take care, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.
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 Guys, sorry, totally forgot I was live there for a second. Thanks